Alright guys, so with the August 2025 PvE tier list updated yesterday on my channel, we are going to be going over the PvP tier list for August 2025, especially with the addition of the new cookies like Lime, Jage, as well as Manju, and then going to be adding Orange, which we did not add in our last tier list. So let's get into it. I do want to say though that some of the metas are going to be different depending on your servers. I am in pure vanilla server, but here we go guys. Let's move on to the D tier first. Just always know that this is going to be based on my opinion as well as my experience. If you have anything, please leave it down in the comments below. So let's start out with the D tier, and that's going to be from Sonic, Tail with Lilac, Fig, and Tiger Lily. The cookies that you should definitely just stay away from and not invest in or even try to use inside of the arena if your plan is to try and win. All right, and then C tier is gonna be from Red Velvet all the way down to our Candy Diver, and again these two probably should stay away from if you want to try and win. If some of these guys do get some magic candies, we'll see if they become a bit useful. But also something that we do have to realize is that epic cookies most of the time, even if they get magic candies, are not that great for the regular arena. So we'll have to wait until like epic arena that we have going on right now comes back, or if they would make a permanent epic only arena that does not have any special effects. I think that's a good idea. Alright, and then we have the B tier here guys with Clotted Cream all the way down to our Macaron, and then we also do have Oyster down to our Carol. Same thing here, they're decent. These guys are more decent, but still, if you're trying to win, probably not the best cookies right now. Alright, and then we have a bunch inside of A tier, more towards the average side, decent side now. Some of them were used inside of the arena meta for some time back in the days, but nowadays, you know, just not that great. So again, we do have the regular ancients, alright, not the awakened form. We do have separate ones because their skills do dramatically change, and again, you do need the regular compy in order to awaken, and you need to pull the awakened version or get enough soul prisms to awaken the ancients. So we have from Hollyberry to Dark Cacao, Pataya, Sherbet all the way down to Black Sapphire, and then we have Mozzarella all the way down to our Lemon, and then we have Cream Soda all the way down to BTS. Alright, and then of course Cream Soda, I know some of you guys are going to comment if you know, they did not watch my video last time, but Cream Soda did get a slight number change. Again, we don't know the full details on it. It does seem like it might have just been a number change that they were kind of messed up on before they, you know, updated, or before they released Cream Soda, because Cream Soda was a kind of a all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, you know, addition. So there was that, but besides that, all of them pretty much the same here guys. A lot of the epics are actually pretty decent or really good inside of the like epic only, like Choco Drizzle's amazing, but yeah, inside of regular arena, which we are focusing on right now, not going to be great. And then we have the S tier from the regular pure vanilla to White Lily, as well as Golden Cheese regular, and then we have Frost Queen, Black Pearl, and Sea Fairy all the way down to Blueberry Pie, as well as Pastry all the way down to Sugarfly. You know, hopefully some of these guys, especially White Lily Awakened, we're kind of looking out for coming about 2 and or close to less than 3 months. All right, and then of course we have the older cookies here that still can be used, but again are kind of outdated too. Mainly the ones that can possibly come back sometimes are going to be the higher rarities, or sometimes even the supports. But like some of these supports, they're great, but they just explode inside of the arena. That's the main reason why, and that's the reason why, you know, like the safeguarded ones are just so much better inside the special rarity, and that's why you will see 2 of the specials, one safeguard, one untargetable, are going to be in there. Alright, and then moving on to the SS tier is going to be our Burning Spice still, moving down to all the way to the Rebel. Again, Burning Spice did get a buff, but is Burning Spice still going to be good enough for the arena right now? Not really. The 2 that we have are going to be up there, actually 3 that are going to be up there And then we have the Golden Cheese Awaken. So the two duos right here, the rivals are going to be in the SS tier. Have definitely fallen off, but again, Burning Spice still great for PvE. So there is that. We still have someone like Financier and Elder Fairy used here and there, very like, a few times that you might see inside of the arena top ranks too. We still have something like Snapdragon and Icicle AD sometimes being used as well. And then we have the rest of them that are pretty good, but not going to be inside of the meta. I have some of the epics who are going to be usable inside of the lower ranks if you guys are still like lacking some of the other ones here. But I would say if you guys can, try to stick with the meta or the top SS tiers like the ones in the front. Alright, and then now moving on to the meta tier is going to be pretty similar to the last season, but it has slightly changed from my tier list that I updated in July, because some cookies have come up a little bit, and I would consider them, I guess, quote-unquote meta, because they're definitely more usable and can be used compared to someone like Burning Spice, as well as someone like Golden Cheese Awakened. So that's why I put up someone like Dark Cacao Awaken as well as Rockstar in here. Rockstar is definitely still going to be a really good cookie, but we have from Hollyberry Awaken, we have Stormbringer Crystal Jam, we have Dark Cacao Awaken, we have Fire Spirit, Eternal Sugar, Shadow Milk, Marshmallow Bunny, we have our Pure Vanilla Awaken, as well as Mystic Flower, Cream Ferret, and Rockstar. Alright, so we still do have the Stormbringer one-shot comp. We still have Stormbringer and Hollyberry double tank comp. We have the Hollyberry with Dark Cacao double tank comp as well, here and there used to counter something like Stormbringer comps as well. We have the triple DPS of Fire Spirit, Eternal Sugar, and Shadow Milk. Or sometimes we just have the double healer or double healer and support with the Eternal Sugar, Shadow Milk, Pure Vanilla, as well as Marshmallow Bunny. Or we have the Mystic Flower with Cream Ferret. We also do have the Rockstar comp to kind of deal a lot more damage, increase the survivability as well with the triple DPS. So we still have the same pretty much similar comps as before, and the reason is because we didn't have any real high rarity cookies come out. We also didn't really have any magic candies or crystal gems being added. So I think the arena season is going to be one more time going to be staying with these guys, and then once Silent Salt does come out, we will probably see a more dramatic change inside of the lineups. But as of right now, this is pretty much what we have gotten. Alright guys, so I almost forgot the new cookies. So we're going to add that in right now here guys, and that is going to be Orange, Lime, Jage, as well as Manju. Alright, so this is going to be for the regular arena, especially focusing on that. So let's go into it. Orange is going to be placed in about, I would say A tier for me. Lime is going to be in about like B. Yeah, around like B tier for me, because of the fact that, again, orange is kind of similar to cream soda. You have the damage and stuff like that, but just not that great. Very simple, not much stuff that's going on. Lime is just really just gonna be focusing on that support, like buffs and stuff. Not really that great either. And then for Manju and Jage, this is where it becomes a little tough. Again, focusing on the regular arena, they are definitely just gonna be around like the S tier, but I mean, their skill, like combo wise, if you have them both, and you guys are versing in the lower ranks, SS tier will kind of be like iffy too. But to be honest, right now inside of the regular arena, like individually as well as even as a combo, slightly there will be more of the S tier, like Captain Caviar, as well as like Latte and some of the other legendaries as well. But that is pretty much what we have for this tier list. Again, the top arenas are going to pretty much stay the same. I do know that there's random comps come up in Dark Cacao servers and Hollyberry servers, but Pure Vanilla server generally is going to be very consistent. So if you guys have anything that you guys just randomly see that's using the top ranks that works and things like that, let me know down in the comments below. You guys can let me know, and then I can try it out and we can see what we can do with it. Maybe we can make a video and you guys can get a shout out. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for the PvP tier list for August 2025. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys found the video helpful. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have anything, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.